Hi Cancers, welcome to your mid-month reading for February 2020. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If you would like a personal reading, send me an email. We can go ahead and set that up. Otherwise, let's get started with your reading. Holy Spirit, Angels, Divine Guides, Universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Cancers for the middle of February 2020? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to the universe and closer to the divine? Any messages you have for Cancers for their greater good for the middle of February would be greatly appreciated. Again, Cancers, the middle of February 2020. What do you see? What do they need to know? Can you please show me general energies for Cancer for the middle of February? We have the Page of Swords in the upright. Keep in mind my 2020 Sun Moon readings are up in my playlist, or my 2019s. Go check those out. Knight of Pentacles in the upright is in your challenge position. Ask me a question on Instant. Go check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate in the link below. Four Pentacles in the upright for advice. And how will Cancers be moving out of the middle of February and or forward from this reading? Two of Rods in the upright. All right, so the middle of February, some of you might be signing a contract of some sort. I got contract, like a new, I don't know if some of you are like contractors and you're trying to kind of line something up with somebody or get something. It's going to happen in the middle of February. So I got that. Let's take that and kind of set that aside. What else I'm getting is, I'm just getting you observing a situation or someone observing a situation. I feel like it's you. I usually get that from the Page of Swords, kind of looking at something and being really curious about it, trying to figure it out. I mean, I know a lot of people get like the spy card from this. I'm not getting that. I'm just see you very stationary, trying to figure out a situation from afar, and just studying it, trying to get all the information that you can before you proceed forward or before you decide on doing something. It's very informational. The Page of Swords is my CIA card oftentimes. I also feel like somebody's saying something and they just aren't. I almost feel like somebody's just running off at the mouth and you're just listening to them as they run off at the mouth. And everything they're saying is truth. It's almost like things that they shouldn't be saying. And you're just kind of looking at them like, wow, I can't believe you're saying this right now. I don't think it's about you. I mean, I think it's about something that they know. And they're just like the type of person that they blurt things out. And you're just observing this. And you're just saying to yourself, wow, I can't believe you just said that. But keep it going because you're telling me a lot of stuff that I need to know. So I feel like whatever you're getting a lot of information. Now, the challenge is the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like whatever you get here, you're having a hard time sitting on it. Okay, you're having a hard time sitting on it and not doing anything. You're having a really hard time figuring out how you're going to proceed and saying, okay, well, I need to have a plan here. I can't just rush forward with this information. I need to kind of, like, you're having a hard time doing that. You can't. You're sitting on your hands and it's driving you crazy, I feel like. So don't do anything too hasty. I'm wondering if because of this information, you kind of want to rush forward. I mean, Page of Swords is air, movement, with a quickness, and I'm wondering if there's going to be some impulsivity or some hastiness instead of you having to kind of stand down a little bit, so to speak. So the advice is sort of the same thing to me. Hold on to what you have or what you've gotten. This information you've gotten is really a treasure. Okay, I feel like you stumbled into a situation and you found out a lot about something that you didn't plan on finding out about. And they're kind of telling you, hold on to it for dear life. Hold on to it because it's very valuable at this time. Don't do anything with it. Just kind of hold on to it. I feel like it's going to be an asset moving forward. I feel like you deserve it somehow, or it landed in your lap for a reason. So, just don't act on it. And as we move forward, I see the Two of Rods here, you deciding what you're going to do. So here you have this information, or you got this stuff, or whatever, this stuff that I don't feel like you were supposed to know about. And I feel like it could open up a whole world to you. But therein lies the decision. Well, You know, I could have the whole world available to me, but at what cost? There's certain risk associated with it. Like, for instance, I feel like if it opens up this whole channel for you, you're going to have to reveal your source, and you don't necessarily want to do that. So you're kind of saying to yourself, well, should I stay where I am, where I'm safe, or should I go ahead and like release this and just blow this wide open? And some people might get some shrapnel as a result. So, you know, but it's presenting an opportunity for you. Okay, it's just you trying to choose which way you're going to go with this. Okay, I feel like the path of risk is going to open up a lot more opportunities. It's going to, like I said, is going to open up the world to you. But you know, there's going to be things that go along with that. And I do feel like you're going to have to reveal your source here, which you're not real happy about. So let's see what's going on with this Page of Swords here. I almost feel like we're not going to get much out of the clarifiers. I might be surprised, but I almost feel like they're going to just like be repetitive. But we shall see, shan't we? Why is this Page of Swords here in the upright for Cancers, middle of February? Who is this person? What is this energy for general energies? Okay. So, well, let me pull it. I have a habit of talking before. Yeah. Okay. Four of Pentacles in reversed. Okay, I feel like this could be a property, a house, something like that. Something that is really interesting news. Something that is you find out about this and you want to celebrate. It's a huge opportunity. It's really kind of, it can be the start of something fantastic. As you're hearing like this person may always feel like insider trading or some kind of information like that. But I'm feeling as though this opportunity is going to be somebody else's misfortune. So I don't know if it's foreclosure on a property, and it's almost taking advantage of somebody that's misfortune or in a disadvantageous position, and that part isn't necessarily kind of sitting with you, right? So someone's to benefit from something, but it's because somebody had a loss of some sort, lost their house, lost an investment, or what have you, and you're privy to this, I feel like. And but you see out of this you know, misfortune or this person's sadness, or this can be a great opportunity. It can turn advantageous for you, but I feel like you're not entirely okay with that. And it's actually going to help you recover from a difficult situation. So it's almost, I'm trying to think, it's almost like a saying, you know, taking from someone that can't afford something to better yourself. But there's nothing you can do about it. You can't help this other person. I think that's where you're torn. You can't help this other person get out of the situation that they're in. So if you don't benefit from it, somebody else will, but it still doesn't sit right with you. Okay, so I don't know if you're feeling what that situation is. And you do want to act on it. The challenge is for you to kind of sit on it and not. Maybe timing is important. I'm not sure. Why is this Knight of Pentacles here in the upright for Cancers? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages. Yeah, this has landed in your lap, and you just can't believe how awesome this is. Like, I mean, literally, you were sitting around one day, and then all of a sudden, boom, there it was. And it's almost, it's a challenge for you not to take the risk, not to jump on this, not to take a gamble on this. And the challenge is a lot of other people might be interested in it, and not a lot of other investors, a lot of other people. If this gets out, there's a lot of people that are going to want it. So for you to kind of sit back and wait patiently is really a challenge for you, knowing that other people are going to be chomping at the bit to get this. And the King of Pentacles. And again, so the challenge is thinking long-term rather than short-term. Because the King of Pentacles he's very long-term. He thinks down the road. He thinks about, you know, wait now and, you know, wait on something now and have it come to fruition later, or have the investment, you know, come to full capacity later on. And that's what you're having a hard time with. You want the short term. You want it now. You're having a hard time sitting on your hands. So you almost feel like if you don't kind of jump on this, it's going to be taken away from you. But they're telling you to just sit on this information and sit with it. Why is this Four of Pentacles here in the upright for Cancers? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages. The Four of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. In reversed. Okay. So the reason why you kind of have to sit on this is because it really... the party, and it's hard for me to kind of, because it's so general, but the party that this is happening to, they're not sure what they're going to do. They're kind of confused about what they're going to do, what direction they're going to go in, and they're having a hard time figuring it out. They aren't having any clarity, so their judgment is really clouded right now. So that's why they're kind of telling you to sit on this and wait until that plan or that decision sort of happens. And at some point, they'll come out of that. Okay, so I'm getting that from the Five of Pentacles. They're gonna come out of it, and they're gonna come out of this difficult time, and they're gonna figure out what they need to do. All right, so and they might need to, like, let's talk in terms of property. They might need to get rid of this property so that they can pay off their debt that they have, or something like that. And once they start thinking things out, you're going to be waiting in the wings to kind of jump on this. And then, only then, after that pans itself out, then this opportunity is going to come through. And they're telling you to wait on it because it's going to be a very good, it's manifesting some kind of wealth of some sort, okay? And again, I'm getting property, some sort of financial windfall, some sort of opportunity like that. But I think that patience is going to be a virtue with this. If you don't kind of sit on this and wait, and stay very quiet, it could kind of mess everything up. Everything the timing has to be right, and it has to play itself out in a certain way. Why is this Two of Rods here in the upright? Who's this person? What's this energy? Additional messages. And this is where this is making the plans, thinking about the plans, and how you can move forward if this were to pan out for you. Two of Rods, King of Wands. Lover's card in reversed. Lover's card in reverse is the card of Gemini. The Three of Pentacles. Okay, so I see the King of Wands here. Very passionate, very determined and very motivated to do something, to kind of get on top of this and have this happen. So I do feel like you tend to be leaning towards the risk part. But be careful, because the Lover's card in reverse could be making a decision based on desire, and then possibly having regrets after that, having done something and then regretting you've done it. And this could be, again, because that situation where it's a little bit seedy and you're not okay with something, and your desire for this might actually outrule some other things. So I would be careful in regards to that. You could be benefiting, too, from the dissolution of something. So somebody could be getting divorced. There could have been a dissolved partnership. A business partnership fell through, and you're reaping the benefits from it. But the King of Wands is saying, to kind of embrace your power and what do you say? Take the bull by the horns? Yeah, take the bull by the horns and kind of make this happen. I think you are going to go side on the risky side and not play it so safe. And I feel like it becomes very public. So a lot of people know about it. This is not something that's like an under wraps kind of deal. I mean, I don't know if this is something that's going to be heard about in the news, or something that, is privy. Once it's released, everybody's going to kind of know about it. And it's going to be a big deal. And I feel like you're going to be one person amongst other people, or at least more than one person, that's going to be in this. Okay, so I don't know if this is like a group investment. Everyone's kind of working towards the same thing, but I feel like it's not just you. It's other people that are kind of, teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. I said that today for some reason. Collaborating on this. So it isn't just a you thing. You're going to need to do it with other people. Maybe other people knew about it also. Maybe other people were lined up in place for it. But like, this is your team, is what I got. Like, not these people over here that are fighting. I feel like you guys won, and this is the team here. So, I mean, I can't really see what the situation is, but that's what I'm kind of getting that this is. So, I mean, you can always post up in the comments and let me know. I'm always curious what, like, the other side of this is that I can't see. Otherwise, if it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email and we can make that happen. Check out my 2020 and my 2019 Sun Moon readings in my playlist. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook and Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate in the link below. Otherwise, adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.